What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Let's Play of Tales of Arise. I am very excited to be bringing this game to you guys here on my channel. This is a bit of a new direction, you could say, for the channel. I wouldn't really say new direction. We've played a similar game to this already once before, if you'll remember the last Let's Play that I did here on the channel. I would say Xenoblade is very similar in terms of just gameplay-wise. Of course, this is a Bandai Namco game, so this is not Nintendo or anything like that. I'm playing this on the Xbox Series X, so not a Nintendo title for once. It's been a long time since we've done that. I think we can think back all the way to like my 6th ever Let's Play, which was like Sonic Generations or something like that. It's been a long time. In fact, I don't even remember the number for that. So, but I got this game almost a year ago to the date, actually. Found it on sale, actually. Was just scrolling through the Xbox, Microsoft Store, whatever you call it, looking at games, and this was on sale, and I was like, this looks intriguing. So I decided to grab it. I think it was literally like $10 on sale. It was incredible. Picked it up, started streaming. You can find those streams on my channel. If you go to the playlist section, you'll find past streams, and all the streams of me playing through this entire game are there. So if you want to watch me play through it for the first time, feel more than welcome to do so. But if you don't want any spoilers and you want to follow along with me, maybe make it through the series first and then maybe go back and watch my initial reactions. But without further ado, I don't think I really have too much more to say about this title other than played it for the first time about a year ago, absolutely fell in love with it, kind of looked into the series and might have some more games on the way, at least in terms of my own playthroughs personally. So you may be seeing streams of those before too long. But that's kind of really all I wanted to say. So without further ado, let's get started. Once you get started here, it's going to ask you for your difficulty level, so you can do story mode, recommended for players who have come to RPGs for the story first and combat second, letting them focus on enjoying the plot. Characters, standard difficulty, moderate, and hard. I personally, on my original playthrough, played on story mode. It's not super difficult unless you start just running through things, then it kind of starts to become a little challenging, I would say. But it's not too hard at all. I mean, it's obviously like the easy mode. I think for this playthrough, I'd like to give myself just a hair of a more challenge. We're just going to play on the normal difficulty. We're not going to go seeing kind of moderate or hard. I'm not that good at this game. I don't think of myself as particularly good, but I think playing through this game and 100%ing it's going to get us a lot of gear, and I'll kind of learn a little bit more about the combat in this game as we go along with each other. So input queuing, I think it's just like adjusting the time for inputs when launching combo attacks. We'll learn a little bit more about that later. I think all the generic settings are going to be just fine. I am going to turn vibrations off just because I don't want it to pick up on the mic. Map should be fine. Story markers on. Subquest on. Yes, all of that. It's fine. I do want subtitles to display during events and cutscenes. That's perfectly fine. Allows you guys to read along. And I think everything else is pretty much fine. The camera, music volume, all that stuff. We'll turn.
Demon Fang!
Pathetic.
You can hear some voices in the background of some of our cast of characters. We'll turn that up to 90 just because I want you guys to be able to hear them.
Excited.
Actually, we'll talk it up to 100 because I want you guys to be able to, well, you know, do it. Data usage agreement. Do I have to? No, I don't care. I don't have to, so it's fine. Brightness setting should be fine. I may make it a hair brighter just so we can see a little bit better at night. I don't want it to be too bright during the day though, so let's just go with that for now. Oh, no, actually that's not how that works. Okay, so I actually I do have to save it, and then there we go. Sweet. Button mapping, don't need to change anything there. We are going to prioritize probably the frame rate over the graphics. Not that it should be too bad. Tips on, I guess we'll leave those on as fine. No default settings. All right, and so now for real, without further ado, let's get started.
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles, the prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balsef, Lord of the Firemaster Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renan soldiers, with only one hope of escape: death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renan's domination.
Hurry up! You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded!
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
Huh. What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless— All right, third squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me! Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
All right, welcome to Moscow. You can see that in the top left corner. Trust me, I'm gonna struggle to pronounce a lot of names of places in this game. So we have our character here, our first playable character. This is Iron Mask. Most notably, he gets his name from the giant iron mask he wears on his head. Anyway, they're not going to let us go this way. No loitering embedded. So those are the Renans, and of course we are the Danans. It appears as if though they call us embeddeds, and I wonder why they call us that. But you can see this little speech bubble here above little Cole's head, so let's see if we can talk to him. I'm so sorry, Iron Mask. You got hurt because of me. Don't sweat it, kid. It's not like I felt anything. But that's why Doc tells you to be extra careful, doesn't he? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I choose to stick my neck out for you, and I don't regret a thing. So don't sweat it, Cole, okay? Okay. Thanks, Iron Mask. Alright, and so we got a little bit of, I guess you could call it lore, about our good buddy Iron Mask here.
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
I'll try not to interrupt those too much when I can, and by the way, my character did move on his own there. I couldn't exactly get him to move. Of course, if I try to go this way, I'm not going to be allowed to. They're going to tell me to stop loitering. Or, what are you doing? Nobody said you could wander around, embedded. Yep, and so I'm going to get knocked this way, and I think if I even try to walk this way, they're not going to let me either. I think this guy's going to try to stop me if that's the case. Maybe?
I need to have Doc check me out first.
Oh no, Iron Mask is just going to tell me to have him get checked out. But yeah, so he told us a little bit about himself. He can't feel pain, and I'm sure we'll hear more about that as soon as we get checked out by Doc here. So let's speak with him.
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself, and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit.
Sir, yes, sir.
So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that, but I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young, you have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
Alright, and you can see our objective there in the top, or the kind of the top quarter of the screen there. And it seems like Cole has something else to tell us, so let's talk with him first. Are you okay? Thanks for saving me earlier. Oh, and that's quite literally it. Alright, sweet. And we can talk to Doc again. Let's see what he has to say as well. Trying to cause too much trouble out there. You already stand out plenty as it is with wearing that mask of yours. Alright, cool, I guess. I can press X to open up the map here. There's an these little blue markers here show us kind of entry and exit points into the map. Of course, we don't know where this leads. We hadn't quite made it there yet. These little green markers, I think, just show us little things we can interact with. You can see our map here. All we have is Moscow. We press Y to pull up this menu, and then we press A to come back. Zoom in and out. Of course, we can icon details. Oh, this is an important NPC. That's what that is. Any ladders or vines that you can possibly climb, you can see those here marked on your map. Not a very big map, but something we can explore a little bit later, I'm sure. Let's see. The little star on our map tells us exactly where we need to go, so a lot of these games, and especially these more modern games, definitely like to do that. So, who are you and why should I talk to you? It's a Danon man. Great. No name or anything. Sweet. The bright eyes stick these weird stones on our bodies and then work us to the bone until we're dead. And as if the routine beatings from them weren't enough, when they're in a really bad mood, they'll like to stick their zoogles on us. Alright, and so if you look on his hand there, it's kind of hard to see, but every Danon around here has a stone in their hand, and that's put on by the so-called Bright Eyes. Who are the Bright Eyes? Well, of course, that's the Renans. So there's at least a little bit of a difference between the Renans and the Danons.
I'm a slave, just like everyone else here. So how come I don't have a spirit core? Or a face, or memories for that matter? Not like worrying about it'll change anything.
Yeah, and so, as he was saying, the spirit core, the little stone I was talking about just a second ago, if you look, our good buddy here, Iron Mask, doesn't have one of those. It's very interesting. And of course, he's got the Iron Mask and can't remember anything, so lots of things going on that I'm sure we'll learn plenty about later on. What are you looking at? You looking to get your kick too? Don't worry, I'm not going to speak any kind of profanities around here. So, our controls there are on the right corner, so I can jump with B. I can toggle dash and run with the left stick, clicking that in, or I can hold down the right trigger to do it myself. And of course, moving with the left stick as always. They're not moving. Oh no, that's probably not good. And you can also see all the people we can talk to on our map. So, what do you have to say? Every last one of you embeddeds will die, and then we can do whatever we want with you. Now burn. Oh. I'm gonna imagine those bags don't have bodies in them. And the Zoogle is growling at us. Alright, and we'll just leave him be, I guess. And this Zoogle is laying next to this person. Don't like that. Can I interact with you? No, can't. Can I interact with any of you guys? Get to bed, embedded. Now. Oh, jeez. Sorry, dude. Can't talk to whoever that... Oh, no. You're the important NPC I want to talk to. No matter how tired you get of seeing them, you can always find Rena and Linnaeus hanging up in that sky. I hate it. It's like they're watching over us, keeping an eye on our every move. That Linnaeus especially is something else. There's no way we could ever hope to beat the Renans when they can build floating castles like that. And of course you look up in the sky, you see two giant orbs, the one on the left and the big one right in the middle. That's who we're up against, it seems like. But like I said, I'm sure we'll be learning more and more as we go on. I don't want to, of course, give away too much as we go along. I'll kind of let the story do the telling itself. Ever wonder what those bright eyes like to burn all over the place? I tell you, it's the fuel they make us mine for. There's no reason for us to do it. Once we do, they just take it and light it up. And that's why it's hotter than hell here. Alright, and I think I can talk to you. It's probably just more so you telling me to get to bed. Did I give you permission to walk off the job, embedded? I don't think so. Alright, dude, jeez. Guess I'm going this way. Kidding. What do you guys have to say? Listen, whatever the do to you, don't even think about trying to fight back against them bright eyes, got it? I know. Not like any of us have a chance in hell of ever beating one of those soldiers or their Zoogles, let alone Lord Balsef. Shh, don't talk about this in public, you two. Who knows what they'll do if they hear you guys. Seems like there's a bit of a little conversation going on over here, and I think that means there's more? No, it's the same thing. The little exclamation point kind of threw me off, but anyway, I think that's pretty much everyone we can talk to, because, yeah, they're just not going to let us through here. Can't walk around this way.
Some rest.
You probably should get some rest, but, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. We can walk inside here and go to sleep. Rest? Let's do it.
I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long? Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye. I'd better head to work.
All right, I guess
So I've got business
it's
with the freight train.
time to work.
Great.
And we have business with the freight train. Awesome. And still, of course, can't go anywhere, but there's more folks for us to talk to on our way, so why don't we delay work as long as possible and try this out. What are you doing? You better go to your assigned position before the Bright Eyes beat you. Alright, never mind. I guess I won't speak too long. Jeez. You're not gonna let me through, are you? Nope. No approaching the water without permission. Okay, jeez, dudes. What do you have to say? Hurry and get going. You're on freight hauling duty today. Alright, no one's up for a chit-chat, it seems. This is awfully nice. Guess you're not gonna let me this way. Quit wasting time and get... Yep, okay. Fine, fine.
Great. Time
Can I
to
go this
start
way?
another day toiling away for the Renans.
Nope. Can't go this way
Am I
either.
gonna do this until the day I die?
Honestly, probably. I can't go up there, of course, obviously. But I guess we can just head back down this way. Of course, Doc's not... Well, no, Doc's up here, right? Something like that. Yeah, Doc's up here and he's treating people. But what do you have to say? How are your injuries? Don't get up to anything too reckless out there, all right? All right, sure thing, Doc. I guess. Can I go up this way? Nope, you're gonna stop me. Wasting precious time, I see. All right, well, we're on train duty today, so might as well. Can I talk to you? You don't belong here. Okay, never mind. I guess we'll go over here to where I'm supposed to be, on train duty.
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
Grenar!
Zephyr, she's here!
The hell? Come back!
The girl's nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, Embedded, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir. What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Hey, you're...
Over there! Don't move!
Go now! Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You cost us a lot of trouble, you know.
Now we can do this the easy way or not.
and jump.
Huh?